Hey everyone, welcome back. Got a new project. You can probably tell by the description, we're chopping the rear off the buggy, getting rid of the last bit of Cherokee on this thing. So basically, we're gonna chop off from about here back, get rid of it. Probably keep the upper tube halo, but yeah, we'll be chopping that and then get rid of the last bit of frame there. That nasty Cherokee frame. So I'll cut to a 3D model that I've drawn up. Give you an idea of what we're going to be doing here. Hey guys, so here's the Sketchup model. Just a simple drafting program for free, anyone can use. So the plan is for the buggy, chop off the rear stock Cherokee frame and then replace it with tube. So the goal is to get a lot more rear travel out of the buggy and then just a stiffer chassis. I already bent the frame once a little bit, tweaked it a bit, jumping it a couple of times, so it's time. So it'll be a rear upper trailing arm setup, coilover bypass, and then bumps with triangulated lower. Get a sway bar in there as well. And then I really wanted to reorganize the storage, so each of these sides here can have a little toolbox, door up top there, each side, and then fuel cell, larger fuel cell. So the current cell is only a 15 gallon, and that does not last long with the V8. So larger 22 gallon cell, and then air compressor and tank right here, right next to it, and then spare tire up top, and then trans coolers, and then a rear rad, and then a little more storage here, and then the third-party seat back where it was. Yeah, so that's the vision. Start off by just building off that rear fuel cell area, because I kind of want to get most of it built so then I can keep this run, because it's running good right now. So I want to keep it mobile so I can do some trips here and there while I'm working on the new tuber end, and then I'll just graft it on once all the parts show up. Still waiting for bypass shocks and a couple little odds and ends. Yeah, I'll get most of the rear structure fabbed up. Picked up a bunch of tube today, so we'll get started on that. So I got the first little bit started here. Got the main sway bar tube there, the bushings in, and then just started the first upright. So looking at it here, this will be the front of the buggy, this will be the rear. Fuel cell will sit here and it'll be sloped back. So yeah, we'll finish off the main outline and then we'll do the inner bracing in there after. So we got the outline done on the main compartment for the rear. Guess we'll just move on to bracing, inner webbing. So I definitely want to get some on the bottom where it's going to see the most of use, protect the fuel cell a bit, and then move on to get the flange. I need to make a mounting flange all the way around for the fuel cell to bolt into. Fuel cell is just I'll just have a flange on the underside of this and just get longer bolts, and it'll just bolt through. And I need to keep the top open. I'm gonna have just a 1-inch DOM structure on a hinge and just have it open up so I can access in there if I need to, and then pull the cell if I need to. And then yeah, then I'll move on to have the toolboxes on the sides and the taillight enclosures. Alright, end of the day. Got the fuel cell mount in, and then I got all the bracing in underneath. Should protect it pretty good. So yeah, just some L angle, and then got some nuts welded to the other side so I can just screw them in from the top, because otherwise, yeah, it'd be a pain in the ass to get a wrench in under there. Get those nuts. And then, yeah, I left about, I don't know, probably like 3/4, half an inch to those bottom tubes in case I ever take a hard hit. There's some room to flex, so it won't cave in the cell there. Probably put just one of those just standing foam mats in between there, just to keep a little cushion in there. Probably tomorrow I'll start on the side toolboxes, get this rear end completed for the most part. So yeah, 2 toolboxes on the side, and then the hatch over top. I'm still waiting for some parts from TMR for the hinges and then the latches, but I'll be able to get at least the outline structure done for that in the meantime. So yeah, see you guys tomorrow. Good morning, everyone. New day on the Buggy Backhalf project. So today we'll work on the toolbox tail height area. 2 outer wedges will be toolbox with a door on top, and then if we have time I might do the bumper as well. See how it goes. Well, I got one side done. These pieces were not fun to notch. It's just such a weird shape, but got her done. Looks good. Kind of started the other side, but yeah, I gotta do it all over again now. Alright, toolboxes and taillight housings are done. So those were a pain in the butt. Oh, those notches sucked. But it is done, and it looks good. And there's still some time left in the day, so we'll move on to the bumper. Well, I got some of the bumper done today. Just got put in a couple diagonals here and then to the center side. But yeah, turning out pretty good. Probably finish off the bumper tomorrow and then probably start on the hatch. All right, good morning, everyone. I got the rest of the bash bar bumper thing done. So now I'm gonna move on to the hatch, I guess. I'll get the fuel cell in there and then just kind of show you what I'm thinking for this. So I got the fuel cell in there now. So I'm gonna need a hatch so I can access the cell and then the air compressor and stuff on this side if I ever need to service it. And I might have some spare parts like a drive shaft, spare drive shaft sitting in there. Stuff I don't need to access all that often because I'm gonna have the spare tire on top as well. So I'll need a hatch for that. But when I also want it so there's gonna be a fill neck with a cap around here. I don't want to have to take that fill neck off every time I open it, so I'm probably gonna have a little loop around here and the fill neck would kind of go through there. So then the hatch will just kind of open around that, so I won't have to take off the fill neck every time I want to open it. So yeah, I'll do that loop first, and then I kind of build a hatch for the rest of it. Alright, so I got that little tube in there. It's should be big enough. I'll be able to make that turn. See how flexible the hose is. Hopefully I can make it with that. And it's still small enough that I can get the fuel cell in and out easy. So yeah, I guess move on to the hatch. I'm gonna be using these cool TMR latches, spring-loaded T-handles. Put it in about there on each side, and I'll have a little lip on the bottom so the hatch can't go down past where level, because it's also going to be holding the spare tire on top, and it's a 40-inch, so I need to carry the weight of that. And then probably have hinge here and here, probably just a bolt through, nothing crazy. So I got the main hinge done, just some 1/4-inch brackets, and then basically just a chopped off bolt on this side, and then bolt with the threaded insert there. I can take it out if I ever need to. So yeah, I'll just build off of that. So I'll probably curve piece, mash that as best I can, and then yeah, just a loop all the way around, and then some bracing in there, and then pick up around here somewhere for the spare tire. Just a flange with some studs, and it'll just mount right to that. And yeah, latches each side, and then it's done. So yeah, I'll do the outer loop first and then go from there. So got the outline of the door done. Pretty nice even gap all the way around, except for maybe right here. I would just wish I had a larger radius so I can meet that closer, but that's alright. It'll be all covered up anyway, so yeah, it open and close is nice. So now I just gotta do the bracing for it, and then the spare tire mount, and then latches. So for the spare tire, I'll have to figure out where the center of the tire will land. So I'll just place the tire on top, figure that out, and then yeah, brace it from there. So I'm having second thoughts about the spare tire mount. So yeah, so just from taking this one off the current setup, I realized again that 40s are heavy. So instead of having a piece protruding out and having a bolt flange to go over when you're putting the tire back on, I think it'll just be better to just have a couple hooks, 4 hooks on each corner, and just strap it down. And then there's no protruding thing, bolt flange on there to try and get the tire over, because this is going to be pretty high off the ground. So just be better if I could just slide it on, strap it down. So yeah, so for the bracing, I'll just do simple X, and then maybe one down the middle as well. All right, got the top hatch done, all the bracing done. I guess I just need the latches. Still waiting for those to come in, but yeah, Tubework is pretty much done on the rear end. Probably cut this video off here. Work on just little accessories, tie down hooks, latches, then maybe continue off the frame a little portion. I don't want to go too far until I start actually chopping off the rear on the buggy. So see you next time.